Hello, Happy Fool is here and I'm doing a video about my withdrawal journey experience, caffeine withdrawal journey experience, because I know that there is a lot of people who are suffering in this thing, and it's really a real thing, caffeine. I always say in my videos, caffeine is a heavy drug, and I keep saying that. And what I speak, it's my own experience. That is basically all I can do, so I can help you whatever you are like experiencing, and you have that your own unique healing journey, healing process. That is what we have to go through when we quit caffeine, and it's different for everybody. But I want to tell about my journey, and because my English is now getting a little bit better, I hope I can find more ways to tell about my journey, so maybe my journey can help others. So those you who haven't been watching my channel or my videos, I make videos here about my caffeine-free journey and of course other videos. But in this video I wanna explain my withdrawal journey, because it was really the most hardest thing in mentally that I have never experienced in my life. So I'm 38 years old now, and I have been now over 16 months caffeine free, and I'm such in a better place now, like I said in my previous video. But when I started this journey, I was using like 5 cups a day, maybe some days more, caffeine. And I have also those other sources of caffeine in my diet. And back then I didn't even know that caffeine is a heavy drug. I was just using that and living my life. And even I have had mental illness issues, like a lot in my life, like that OCD, like I have been telling you, and depression and anxiety. I never had experienced anything like these caffeine withdrawals. I'm normally a person who always like get excited little things, even whole world is crashing down. I always like find those things that I get joy. I always figure out to do something even if I don't have job or anything. And when I have gone through this journey, I am very grateful that I didn't have a job, because it wouldn't be possible for me to go through this my own journey if I was working. It was so horrible, and I don't wanna like tell anything else that it wasn't so horrible, that first part of this journey, because it really was it was hard and crazy, and I was like a heavy mental patient that first 6 months. But I tell you a little bit about those withdrawals, because people are always asking, did you experience this and did you have that? And I also was in that phase when I was searching like information, and other people stories helped me so much. And the main thing is that you will get better. But after I quit like cold turkey, after such a heavy amount, it was a shock to my system, of course. And I always say that for somebody it's not good to quit cold turkey. So you have always like figure out what is best for you. But for me, it was my way to go. And when I decide to do something, it's like I'm not going back. And because I was having like those tremors in my head, feeling like my brain was going like split when I was drinking my morning coffee in one day. That was that like sign for me when I have that wake up experience that it was caffeine. And then I just put all the caffeine sources away. I didn't use any caffeine after I quit. And I started to have those really hard mental illness stuff, when my body and brain started to go through that healing process. So there was like feelings that came and went, rage, crying, mood swings, depression came, pretty much like, I think one month after I quit was like that. I was pretty much in a shock, but then the real journey started. So there came that depression and heavy brain fog, and also I have this neck pain and pains in my body. I have those stomach issues that was with me all that 1 year. And then I also had that like I didn't feel myself. I couldn't connect to my thoughts. I couldn't connect to my body. It felt really that like whole my life stopped, and I didn't find any kind of joy or motivation. And that first 6 months was really the hardest. And even after that, I was completely different person that I am now, because there was so much healing happening after that. But after that, I could like somehow start to live my life. I wasn't happy. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't like I wasn't creative at all. And those feelings started to came back much later. And I have been saying that first year was very difficult to me, and that's how it was. And those feelings, it was like really like a roller coaster. There always came something new, and then it went away. And in the beginning, I have also a lot of those detox symptoms, like flu-like symptoms, and like my eyes were getting tired, and I have blurry vision, I have heart palpitations and panic attacks, and those very like, I have also suicidal thoughts in the beginning of my journey, and feeling that I don't want to live. Even I knew in deep inside of me that true self is there, and that those are like withdrawal symptoms. But it was like really weird when before you quit, you are like living your life in fully, you are exercising, you are doing your own stuff, and then your life it feels like you got nothing, like. And when I started to like when I try to exercise, it makes me feel really bad, and I was like feeling that I don't have nothing, because even I could handle all those physical symptoms, all those pains, stomach cramps, like tremors, like itching, like I also have some vomiting, and in the beginning of my journey, and like really bad feeling in my throat and all that. I could go on, but that mental part, that was the hardest, because for me, joy and feeling of motivation and creativity is those things that I need to live my life. So I had to be really patient. I knew that I had to go on that process, but I was all the time, my mind was doubting. Like maybe your mind is doubting now that no, this is not going to go away, or that dude is not like experiencing what I experienced. But I can say that you will get better whatever you are experiencing. Even you have been a heavy user or light user or any user, I can say that you get better, and that's why I want to make these videos. And like I have been saying, I'm also still getting better. I know that there is a lot of like good to come. Like for example, my energy levels are still getting better, and I have some slow days, and those days that I sometimes like feel unmotivated, but it will all come back, and you will you will go back to normal. And that first part of that withdrawal is really the hardest. For me it was like that 6 months, but after that there came like other issues, because there I didn't find that motivation, and depression was still there, stomach issues was still there, and it was like that roller coaster. But it really like fade away little by little by little, and then I just started to notice that I can start to do things that I enjoy, and I can like be more carefree. My body and my stomach is feeling much healthier than before. And even I did change my diet in the beginning of my journey. I changed my diet, like I cut the meat and I started to eat like alkaline foods and stuff like that. I can't say that it really helped me so much. I was some point I was like eating a lot of crap because depression was so heavy, and then I started to eat better again. And now what I'm eating now, it's pretty much the same that I ate before I quit caffeine, except I eat like more veggies. I eat meat and berries and veggies, and I try to eat healthy. But the point is that I didn't have any like miracle cure. I did try some supplements like ashwagandha, and sometimes I take CBD oil, and that's in some level that can help me. And I always say that try whatever makes you feel good. Try whatever, because I can only say this was like process. So whatever I can do to make my like feel myself even feel a little better can help. But in my case, only thing that cured me and helped me was time, and I got plenty of that time in my journey. So all those crazy feelings what you are feeling, all those things that come and go, they will go away and they will end, and you're gonna be yourself and better version of that, because you are not using that heavy drug caffeine that what is really is. And for me it was like a wake up after quitting, because I didn't know how would I know how I feel without that, because I never haven't like been in the state where I don't use that drug. Maybe when I was a child, but I think that is pretty much how I'm feeling now, like that happiness, like I am a child. And for me, of course, the best thing was like that all the mental illness went away, and I really have to realize how big thing caffeine is for our system, how much it can do damage, and who know what it does. And you can find all that information what caffeine does when you just go to internet and search that. But I think what we all wanna know, it's that we get better. That was for me only thing. I didn't interested so much about like that what caffeine does. I was interested about that I want to get better. And when you use drug, you going to have those withdrawals, and then your life comes back to normal. But for me it was long process, and that's why I'm here. I wanna help you, and I wanna always like come here and say to you that you will get better, because that is what I can do. And of course telling you this my own experience. And that first part of my journey, that I could say that was like first part was like that 6 months. I also felt like that memory loss what was like really scary, and of course that feeling that I have like some kind of helmet in my head that like stopped me to have that connection with other people or with myself, because I didn't really feel like motivated to even make videos, or if I did make something, it was like something that I have to make. I have to force myself to do those things, so it doesn't come like naturally, because I'm all about listening my heart and always share what like rise, and that's how I live my life. But now it's like getting back to that again, that I can like follow my intuition and do stuff, that I don't have fight every day to go on like when I was going through that hard part of the withdrawal journey. So you will get better, and I'm here for helping you, and I make more of these videos when my journey continues, and your journey continues all the time. Every day is a big step, and those days when you feel awful, they are like big things. Big things are happening. Healing is all the time happening. So find what is the best way to you live caffeine-free life, and find all things that can help you, because we all are different, and there could be like some things that can help you that didn't help me. So all I can say, we are together in this. Nobody is not alone. There is help. So see you and have a nice day, and let's enjoy the life. And even when we can't enjoy that, I only wanna say that wonderful days are coming. So I love you all. Bye bye.